Hey everybody, my name is Sam and welcome back to Samcraft. Today I'm going to be working on a little bit more of my shop organization, and I'm going to begin down the road of building my tool wall, which will be right here on the wall behind my workbench between the two windows. Step one of that is actually to relocate this. For those who don't know, this is my automatic self-heated glue and finish cabinet. I built this about a year ago, and it's a pretty simple cabinet, but the magic is in this little area here. I have a thermocube device which turns on the power when the temperature reaches 35 degrees and turns off the power when the temperature reaches 45. What this does is it turns on this incandescent light bulb and heats the cabinet, keeping everything inside there above freezing. Very, very important for my workshop, which is not heated, at least not heated 24/7. Anyway, what I'm going to do is take that cabinet and I'm going to move it over here against the wall right behind my tool carousel. I've measured and I have just enough room, just enough to mount it to where it'll be above the disc sander table, I guess is what it is, and still clear the shelves and everything and should be all right. The only thing that might hit would be the drill press if the table is raised up really high. But honestly, I don't ever rotate it that far where the drill press is over there, because if I need to do anything, I'll rotate it to the left for the scroll saw to be usable, and then I'll spin it back around the other way. So, I don't know. I've thought about it for a while, and I think it's going to be okay. If I run into issues, I can always fix it later. All right, well, the first thing to do is unload this glue cabinet and begin moving it across the wall. What do you guys think? Looks pretty good? I think so. So as you saw, I took the shelf down, and I did that originally so I could mount the cabinet and then put the shelf back on top of it with the top of the cabinet holding the shelf up. Once I got the shelf down, I saw how much light spilled into that area because it wasn't being blocked by the shelf, and I really like it. So I'm not going to put the shelf back in that area. In addition to that, the things that were stored on top of that shelf are things that shouldn't be up there, out of sight and out of mind. Some of the stuff just needs to be gotten rid of, and other things are things that I will use more often if they're in their dedicated space. So for now, you can see it over there behind me, table saw is pretty junked up. The two cardboard boxes are things from the house that are supposed to be down here anyway, so they weren't up on the shelf. Here's a closer look at the glue cabinet. I had to reverse the hinges on the door, move my magnet blocks over so that the washers that I stacked up on the back of the door will hold it. That's kind of my DIY magnet closure system here. And then the last thing I had to do was actually flip this hinge over so that it was correct. Other than that, pretty easy swap, good installation, good location, and I'm happy with that. Okay, so why did I take the glue cabinet off the wall over here? That's because I'm going to move my clamp rack, which is this monster, over there. I want the clamps in an area that was pretty low traffic and not really going to be in a lot of my video shots, which that area is not really in a lot of my shots. Although honestly, as I do these vlogs, you guys are seeing everything. You're probably seeing the rafters and sometimes the floor. So it's not like I'm really hiding anything. It's more that this is an okay spot for clamps. This is not an area that is really high traffic. There's no tools in this spot. The worst case scenario is I'm going to be standing here at the lathe and wood turning, but I don't think they're going to get in my way. Yeah, I don't think so. So let's go ahead and pull the clamps down off the rack, unscrew the rack from there, and move it over here. Check it out, guys. That fits up there really nice. Now, here's the what the heck am I saying? Here's the catch. See the clamps on the workbench? See the clamps on the wall? Yeah, they're not all put up yet. I've got to come up with a different additional clamp rack to go probably in this area, because all those clamps down there on the table, there is no way I'll be able to reach them up there. So, Sam, why'd you mount it so high? Why didn't you just bring it down lower? Why would you do that to yourself, man? Come on. Well, I wanted to make sure all of these long clamps were well out of my way, out of the way of my fold down photography table, out of the way of the fire extinguisher, the window, mostly my head. They're almost there. And I knew that I was going to have to build another clamp rack anyway. What this enables me to do is continue to use what I've already have built for the majority of the clamps, and then come up with a creative solution for all of these smaller various style clamps that I have. But that's a project for another day. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video shop vlog. Watch me move my glue cabinet over to the other space, mess up my table saw a little bit more, clutter my workbench, but ultimately put some clamps up there where I can barely reach them. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time in the workshop.